Ah, Soliana, the City of Water. It has a constitutional monarchy, you know. The primary industries are tourism and crafting precision machinery. The current sovereign is Princess Elise III.
Why does Eggman's base lead to an odd place like this?
How should I know? I just followed my orders and retrieved the item. Anyway, I have a little favor to ask of you. Could you escort me to the GUN rendezvous point?
Where's the rendezvous point?
It's the ancient castle of Soliana in Kingdom Valley.
Alright, now we're finally in Kingdom Valley, and right off the bat, we're in the Handgliding section. And right here, you can make this part a lot easier just by mashing the X button, just to skip all this, but then of course you'll be missing out on all the goodies, all the 1-ups, so I wouldn't recommend it. Because like I said, in this game, we're going to need all the 1-ups we could have, especially for these long-ass levels, like Kingdom Valley. And the Handgliding sections are cool, but like I said, they're very short. So for Shadow, you know, obviously, just like Silver and Sonic, you know, we gotta go through Kingdom Valley, of course. And for Rouge, obviously, we're looking for keys now. And the good part about here is that the keys are all in their set locations. It's not RNG, thank fucking Christ. Because Sonic Adventure 2, I'm never gonna forgive them for that. The way they changed the mechanic from Sonic Adventure 1, it was unnecessary. Whoever made that decision is a fucking idiot. But whatever. So right here, you know, obviously we gotta look for a key and all that. It's no big deal. So obviously Rouge, you know, she has dummy rings. Like, for Rouge, why would it make sense for her to have dummy rings? Like she's a government agent. Like, you know, she knows martial arts. It worked in Sonic Adventure 2. Why did you change that? It's kind of odd. But whatever. You know, like I said, I mean, you just want to make clones. You know, they're lazy. They just want to go, let's just give Rouge dummy rings, even though, you know, we gave it to Tails. Well, for Tails, it makes perfect sense because he's a wimp. You know, so obviously now we get to the point now where we're gonna find keys to skip all these infrared lasers. Whatever. You know, that's obviously the fun of the exploration, is doing side missions in order to proceed. I understand that, but when it's a level that takes forever, I do have a problem with that, but it's okay. I love the scenery here, so I don't mind it, and I got fucking hit. Whatever. You may have noticed that I did not show off the egg syrup as boss fight, in Shadow's Run. Well, I had some issues with that fight, recording-wise, so I said, fuck this. Like, it doesn't matter. It's almost similar to Sonic's, but, you know, I was a little upset that I couldn't show it off because it is different. Because with Sonic's part, it was easier because you were in a Coliseum, so you get able to damage the egg syrup is easy. But for Shadow, it was a little bit more difficult, so I just said, you know what, fuck this, I'm just gonna skip it, because we've seen enough of this game's, you know, rematches with bosses, you know, and that's one thing I despise. Like, a lot of the boss fights are just copy-paste. You know, they're just copy-paste boss fights. Like, not all of them have exclusive boss fights, except for Shadow. You know, who we run into, I mean, we won't run into Mephiles until a little while, so that's the only difference. You know, obviously, Sonic has to deal with Eggman and all his bullshit mechs, but, you know, Silver and Shadow also have to deal with Eggman, so it's not really an exclusive thing when you think about it. So, Shadow does have the interesting story compared to all of them. But at the end of the day, you know, we're all just, you know, we're all doing our part here and there. You know, at the end of the day, you know, we gotta rescue the princess, this and that, and all the stories, you know, when you see all three stories, and then you try to piece them up together, like, why is Silver fighting Sonic, why is Shadow helping Sonic, this and that, why are Silver and Shadow teaming up. Why does Shadow kick Silver in the back of the head? Which is a funny-ass cutscene. Oh my god, it's this fucking section right here. And yes, this is the most infamous vehicle section right here. The Hovercraft is one of the worst vehicles in this game. Probably the worst, honest to God. Because you can get a cheap death just like that. It's hard to steer this damn thing, and with this game's lovely coding and physics, you're gonna fuck up here a lot. Why do you think in the Handgliding section they gave you those free 1-ups? Because they knew you were gonna fuck up. And the worst part about this area right here, is I died again, is the fucking crumbling towers right there. You can barely see when they're falling, and with this vehicle's lovely coding, you're gonna get a cheap death. Because now you're getting to the part where parts of the Kingdom Valley, the towers are crumbling over, and if they land on top of you, that's an instant death. And of course, we're on water. Water's instant death apparently, but lava. But running into lava, running into trains, not a big deal. And the steering is god-awful here, it really is. And this isn't the first time we're going to use this godforsaken vehicle. Oh, trust me, we're going to see this crappy vehicle so many times, it's not even funny. Alright, got a checkpoint here, and then right here we gotta be fast right here because we have the crumbling towers right here. So we gotta be fast right here. And the one thing I don't like is the camera doesn't pan in as soon as, you try to clear this area. It's odd, and the moment the tower, crashes, you get a cheap death. That would have been nice if it would have been at least a quick time event. But, whatever. Oh, and that was a nice, pillar-to-pillar animation for Shadow. And for Sonic, it looks really stupid. Alright, yeah, so right here, we're getting to this part right here where the towers are crumbling, so we gotta hurry the hell up. Yeah, see? Now that's an animation right there. At least this animation is better than Sonic's, where it just looks stupid. Alright, we're almost done here. Yeah, so for Shadow, it's very explanatory, so I'm gonna zone out in a few seconds, but obviously, we're just trying to retrieve the Scepter of Darkness from Eggman. So after this, I'll just see you in the next part, because I already explained, why I didn't show off the Egg Surface boss fight. Like, seriously, do you really want to see that stupid boss fight again? And it's Kingdom Valley, so this stage, it is long, but not too long. I do like the fact that each character starts off with a different stage. Like for Sonic, this would be almost his last stage before you get to Aquatic Base. But for Shadow, it's a nice change of pace, I guess. You still have mission objectives, but I do like that. Alright, so I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, enjoy. Alright, later.
The former king of Soliana used to reside in this castle, but a major accident occurred 10 years ago. and no one's lived there since.
Accident?
I heard a prototype energy engine failed, which caused the accident. I think the name of the plan was...
The Solaris Project. It was an ambitious project, named after their eternal sun god.
Doctor!
It's been a while, my dear Rouge. And of course, Shadow. Now, if you'd be so kind as to hand back the Scepter of Darkness you took from me.
Shadow!
It's no use! Pull back! Pull back! Pull back!
What? His shadow!
Oh, how ironic fate can be. I would never have believed I would be resurrected through your shade. I thank you, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Who are you? And how do you know my name?
I'm Mephiles. Mephiles the Dark. What? Did you forget me? I owe much to you, Shadow. Oh, yes. What you gave to me, I now return to you. A one-way ticket to oblivion.